What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're here in Denmark. It's been a minute since I've done something for Denmark or in Denmark. I was missing Denmark, doing a lot of Sweden videos. Always had to mention Sweden and Denmark because I got to go to both places. And we got some Americans here in Denmark, living in Denmark, just showing how life is, how better it is. So we checking it out. I still want to go back to Denmark. I was actually telling my wife, I'm like, man, I want to go back, and it's still cheaper to fly to Denmark for me, at least to Copenhagen right now. And then I can always just take the train to Malmo. It'll probably be cheaper than me taking that train to Stockholm like I did, which was 4 hours. I literally sat down on the train and I felt like we were in Sweden in 20 minutes. Like that's how fast it was. But definitely an experience I'll never forget. Definitely want to get back there. But we're checking out these experiences. So y'all hit that subscribe button and let's see Americans living in Denmark.
When I first moved to Denmark, I was very impressed by the way Danes can show gratitude. Danes are very good at saying thank you in different circumstances. So at the end of a meal, you say "tak for mad," like thanks for food. And everyone at the end of any kind of get together says "tak for i dag," which is thanks for today.
Tak for i dag.
Which I really appreciate. There's also "tak for i går," which is thanks for yesterday, or "tak for sist," which is thanks for last. Could be any time previously. One of my favorites is "tak for turen," which is thanks for the ride, and that could be if you're riding on the back of a friend's bicycle, or I've heard people say it at amusement parks at the end of the roller coaster. They say "tak for turen," or you get off a bus. And I think it's a really nice thing. Imagine if at the end of every meeting with someone, you said, "Thanks for today."
Yeah.
Try it in a sentence today and see where it gets you.
Here
Makes
is
a
the daily
difference.
life of an American girl moving into Denmark. So we just got our new house and I'm obsessed with having the doors open at all times. But before I get too far into everything, I have to have my coffee and do my makeup. I know I have a long day ahead of me, so I'm going to start with some paint. Gotta start.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
My favorite part.
Oh.
So I just did a little bit of painting, and then I decided to put together the bar stools that we got and look in the mirror.
This is a pretty big house. Might have to do a house tour.
Look at me, I'm so strong. And then I went shopping for some groceries because we have nothing in our fridge. Honestly, being an American in a Danish grocery store is kind of fun. And here I am. I just got the couch delivery, so I'm moving everything in because Jacob's not home. So I have to be the strong one today. And I'm so excited to put together. So I'm like, okay, let's move everything out of the way. Jacob is going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you when he gets home and he sees I did this all by myself. I am so tired, so I got some water. I put
That remind me of like those memes when it's like the wife wants the husband to do something and he's like taking his time and then she's like, let me do it there. I got it there type of thing.
the ottoman, and I made a big mess.
Dang.
I decided to clean up a little bit more so that it doesn't kill me. Come back for part 2 when I put the couch together all by myself.
Okay, that looked like a pretty nice house though. I got
in Denmark.
upstairs.
Of course I practice janteloven. I'm actually really good at it. I'm probably better than most Danes. I'm an American in Denmark. Of course I've seen Matador. I've been to Spain like 6 times. I'm an American living in Denmark. Of course I've been to more of the country than just Copenhagen. The airport's in Kastrup. Jeg er amerikaner i Danmark. Selvfølgelig kan vi skifte til engelsk if you need the practice. I'm an American in Denmark. Of course I like remoulade. French cooking is divine. I'm an American living in Denmark.
Remoulade.
I know there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. I've been to Copenhagen Fashion Week. I'm an American living in Denmark. Of course this is just a little bit of Danish humor, but somebody's going to get upset and leave a comment about...
Yeah.
I'm an American in Denmark. Of course.
I've seen that so much. It's like, guys, at least we don't have too many guns around.
I like rye bread.
Rye bread. Oh.
It's been 1 year since we moved to Copenhagen. Here's a few ways our lives have changed. We don't have cars anymore, so we get to ride our bikes everywhere and take public transportation. Sean's commute used to take 45 minutes in the car, and now we get to bike together most of the way. We gave up our big house and our yard, so we don't have to spend our weekends doing yard work or cleaning, and we're free to do what we really want. We have affordable, high-quality childcare here, which has completely changed my life.
What is that?
I used to be the full-time caretaker for 2 with a 3rd on the way. And now, with 2 kids and daytime care, I'm able to spend quality time with my new baby and be a better mom when the boys come home.
That's
Children
nice.
are valued members of society here. They're encouraged to participate in daily tasks to help promote self-sufficiency.
Yeah, and see, I like that because that's one thing I've known growing up. I teach my kids growing up. It's like, this is more than just, oh, this is a chore, or, oh, I have to do this because I'm not. No, these are daily tasks that you're going to have to do for yourself one day. You're washing my dishes now because you're going to have to wash your dishes later. So, and then you got to teach your kids how to do it.
Sean has more vacation time here, 36 days compared to 20 and 11.
That's always nice.
First jobs in the U.S. So we get to spend so much more time together and travel more. Sick days aren't really a thing here. You can always take off if your children are sick. We paid nothing out of pocket for our daughter's birth, and our other 2 births cost us about $3,500 each. Copenhagen is such a safe place. I leave my kids outside when I go in the bakery. I take my eyes off them at the playground. And I've even lost my wallet and someone returned it to my mailbox.
Just think of the relief just to have knowing I can allow my kids to be outside. Now, I got a backyard and stuff, but still, I got like a big tree behind there. A tree branch can fall on it. You know, there's just certain things to worry about. But just imagine just the sigh of relief knowing that you don't have to worry too much about your kids well-being when they're away from you. Like, that's a good feeling.
And
to have
last,
right,
and certainly the best, I get to eat so many pastries. It's safe to say after a year, everything still feels dreamy.
What a privilege
Morning,
it is
Copenhagen.
to look out your window.
Oh, snow. Gonna be covered in like 2 hours.
I'm an American living in Denmark and raising a child here, and I have had to deconstruct from a lot of things that I thought were normal in the United States, and then you don't realize until you leave that those things aren't normal. Like, for example, my daughter and I went on a walk the other day, and I had her in her stroller, but
That's the machine I was literally just talking about in my last video, because I've told my students about this. I think they will really start recycling and stuff. They knew they could get some money back. You know, I wish we had. I don't think we have this anywhere. I'm gonna have to check a few stores to see, but I don't think we have this. Like, of course you can recycle. I have a recycle bin outside my house, but just knowing to have that, I'll be saving my bottles all the time. We drink a lot of water.
Her stroller, but I took her out so that she could go and play in the snow. And after we had been playing for a minute, I had a split second where I kind of freaked out because I thought, oh my gosh, the stroller, it's not right next to me. My purse is in there. Our groceries are in there. But then I remembered where we are and remembered that I don't really have to worry about that. It's the same for her just playing outside in general. I don't have to be hovering over her constantly. We can go on walks together, just she and I, any time of day or night, and know that we're safe. I don't have to feel like I have to have eyes in the back of my head to protect us. But those are all things that I have had to unlearn since living in America for 30 years. I have had to unlearn constantly being on edge and constantly being anxious about what if. It has definitely been a process, but I think that I've made a lot of progress over the last 3 years, and we're just really grateful to be here. We love Denmark.
That's nice.
3 cultural shocks in Copenhagen, Europe.
As an American. Actually, guys, here in Copenhagen, Europe, they don't use trash cans. Throw everything on the ground.
Dang.
So guys, another fun fact is in Denmark, Copenhagen, Europe, there's clean
Denmark,
water
Copenhagen,
everywhere.
Europe.
Just jump in, get some fresh water like this.
He said, "Jump in and get some fresh water." What?
So guys, another fun fact here in
That's
Denmark,
cap.
you can get every girl's phone number. Let's walk up and get the phone number. This is how it's done. in
Okay,
Copenhagen,
player.
Denmark, Europe.
Here are 10 culture shocks as an American living in Denmark in no particular order.
Okay.
Ibuprofen is kept behind the counter, and this is the highest quantity you can purchase for $4. Gas is $8 a gallon.
Oh.
You have to remember to bring your own bags to the
Bring
grocery
your own
store.
bags, not
you
beer.
don't see any trucks or SUVs, only small cars.
That's facts.
No turn on red light. No,
no
tipping. Deodorant is about $2.50.
That's
There
cheap.
isn't an open container law, so you can walk around with beer everywhere. Tax is included in the prices that are displayed. It's not going to be added.
Black November.
Most people are very punctual, so if the party
Gotta
starts
be on
at
time.
5, you're expected to be there at 5.
Okay. Attend the Forest Kindergarten. Dang. I seen the video of the Forest Kindergarten. Which I ain't gonna lie, they copyrighted me. They gave me a copyright strike. I had to fight that one. But I do love Denmark still. I still love you. But I think that's pretty cool seeing it. I'm sure that person seeing it in person. And it's like, wait, I heard about this school and boom, now they're walking in front of my yard. So that's a lot of kids though from the video I watched. That's a lot. They look like they got like 20 to 30 kids out there. On the other video, it was just a few of them. It was like 10 at least.
Don't mind me, random thoughts again. There's some things that I thought were completely normal in the States until my Danish husband visited me, and I realized it's not normal everywhere. First one, Amber Alerts. I mean,
Amber Alerts,
we got Amber Alerts, Silver Alerts. Aren't there different colors like Purple Alert? So when my husband first came to Miami, his phone translated over to U.S. service, and the first thing he got was an Amber Alert.
That's
now,
crazy.
For anyone that's not familiar at what an Amber Alert is, it's for when a child is missing or a child abduction has occurred, which is very frequent. I get alerts all the time.
Yes.
That
I think I just got one the other day. Honestly, it scares you. I ain't gonna lie, because it's so random, and once you get hear that long alert and alarm sound, it's like continuous. It goes on for at least 5 or 6 seconds, and then it will just stop. But like you will try to exit out, and your phone will still be alerting and vibrating. It's crazy.
Mute them. When he saw the alert, his eyes were like wide, and he was like, "Oh my God, this child has been abducted. Like, what's going on?" And I was so detached from the situation that I didn't realize how scary it could be for someone that's not used to it. I get an Amber Alert all the time. I'm just like,
dang, not again, type of thing.
Number 2, travel with my son. It's very normal for me, especially around my surrounding areas. If we're going to a park or anything, I'll just search how do I say this without getting blocked on TikTok? The SA or SEGS.
Oh yeah,
list. I will check the offender list for the nearby locations and addresses of offenders.
Yeah.
My husband, he was like, "What? This is a normal thing? Like it's."
They literally have a website because you have to register. If you're a sex offender, you got to register. I just seen the list last week. No, 2 weeks ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, dang, I didn't know, because somebody posted it on like Facebook and was like, hey, this is a sex offender list. And man, I seen somebody, the person been on there since the 70s. I was like, God dang. Older guy, of course. I was like, oh my goodness. Been on there since the 70s is wild. That's how long, at least that's been. I was born in 95. So like he was doing his crime since before my time.
Like I'll be eating breakfast. Crazy. Just put in my zip code and see what houses pop up, because my sister started to take the school bus and I just wanted to know if she's passing in front of homes where there are offenders. Apparently that's not normal in Denmark, and you can't just go and check anybody's criminal history. It's not like to the public. And third is that I thought it was completely normal to always send my location or the license plate of a car that I've gotten into. I mean, everywhere. It doesn't matter. So that if I go missing, the first 48 or whatever the lead detective knows where to start the case. Apparently, it's not that normal to just take a picture of a license and send it. I'm not trying to go missing in Florida, but in Denmark, I have not taken one picture of a license. I feel safe.
That's good.
I'll keep talking about these things that I noticed. I noticed in
Mayos
Denmark,
and fries.
it's something I think was created in America because we seem like mayo creating type people, but like Hellman's and mayonnaise. We have it in States. Some people
love
like
that mayo.
Don't. I happen to be the person that doesn't like mayo.
I like Miracle Whip.
My husband, he would ask for like a little side of mayo, right? Okay, like use this to dip their fries in it.
Not the real mayo,
fries and mayonnaise.
Ooh.
Hellman.
I won't dip my fries in mayonnaise, but I do dip my fries in honey mustard. I like honey mustard with my fries. Especially if it's that good type of honey mustard. Some honey mustards can be very, very tart, very mustardy. I like the honey mustard that, it's a good mixture of both. But I dip my fries in honey mustard. I'm not a mayo type of guy. But I will put that on my burger and sandwiches.
Man, like ketchup, like I sighed-eyed. I was like, But you know what? Since I've been living here, it seems like a thing. Y'all love to dip your fries in mayo.
Mayonnaise.
I can't understand it, but I respect it.
Mayonnaise.
In Denmark, when you're taking the train, there's no gates for entry.
Oh yeah, I had to do this.
You just walk in.
Hey, this looked like where I was.
People just check in or out with their cards. Or their
Oh yeah, I did this. I actually got the chance to do that.
My first court is.
Yeah. Had to purchase my ticket.
Just enter the train and no one checks into
This was the part I remember when I went through there because I went to Nordhaven. Is that Nordhaven? One of the havens, because it was a couple of them. But I got out of there. I thought I was in Amsterdam. It was like a bunch of bikes and canals everywhere. I was like, did I take the train? I was like, did I take this thing to the wrong place? I literally thought I was in Amsterdam because it was like a canal and bikes. And, you know, first thing I'm thinking, the videos I'm seeing, I'm like, what in the world? But no, it was cool though. It was cool. But it confused me. Oh, yeah.
I'm always surprised at the level of trust that Denmark has in its citizens. Keep in mind, for entering the trains, there's not any gates or conductor checking your tickets.
Those conducted, there was times where I was like, man, I shouldn't have bought a ticket. Like, ain't nobody checked my ticket. And then one time, one of the securities or somebody, he was on one of the trams and he got this one woman. I was like, man, I'm thankful to have a ticket because he just came out of nowhere. Like, I haven't seen him. I ended up seeing him midday. And I'm like, man, it was pointless because nobody never checked my ticket. It was close to the end of the day. And then, boom, somebody got busted. And I'm like, hey, here's my ticket. Hey, I got mine.
Until you actually are on the train. And even then, they may not check your ticket. It's all based off of an honor system.
Yeah.
And
then when I was on the train to go to Sweden from Denmark, oh my God, I got on the wrong train. I was so nervous because I was in the wrong seat and I kept having to move seats. I was like, dude, and you know, I'm trying to communicate. They were very nice to me. They were like, hey, at the next stop, you need to go sit here. And then I would try to move because people would be like, hey, this is my seat. You know, of course they wasn't speaking English. So I'll get up, just move to another open seat. And then the train guy got my ticket like, you're on the wrong train. But we'll get you to your destination.
Really adheres to it, just in case they may check a ticket. But when I first moved here, that was a big shock for me. I was like, where the ticket people? Like the train, I just got off of the train.
They'll surprise you.
Even check.
They'll surprise you for sure.
But I
they
did
got me.
A ticket because the honor system.
If you have ever wondered what is probably one of the biggest culture shocks of moving from the United States to Denmark, it is without a doubt schools.
Culture shocks I had after moving from California to Copenhagen.
Me on the train. Getting stared at? Oh. Wonder at this thing. Wearing more colors.
Everybody can see you. Danes turn 25 and they're single. Your friends, I think they tie you to a pole. And cover you in cinnamon.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Sparkling water called Danish water. It's called danskvand. Yeah, like when you're at a restaurant, people say, "Can I just get danskvand?" And we had danskvand. Yeah, and then it's that sparkling water. Like they didn't invent sparkling water. Yeah. When you go to the gym, so when Cam and I first started, we signed up at Solo Fitness. You literally have to walk in with like Crocs or Birkenstocks, put on your running shoes or your training shoes. Then when you're done with your session, you walk out in your Birks again. If you go to like a public pool, so Cam and I went the other day to go swimming, and you have to like go call off guard. You have to shower naked before you go into the public pool. So it's good because you're like making sure you're clean. But then I walked out and my hair wasn't wet, and the lifeguard came to me and said, "Sorry, you need to go wash your hair." A baby sleep outside here.
Gotta make sure you're clean.
In -degree temperature. Yeah. Most restaurants and like Danish houses, everybody loves rye bread. Everybody here
rye bread.
It's called Cool. Yeah. Cool. Can't say that. So yeah, those are just a few things that we've noticed since moving here. So if anybody knows what sparkling water is called, danskvin. Yeah, did they invent danskvin?
No, this was good. Very interesting stuff. Like, that's why I said it's always good checking out videos from Denmark, checking out videos from Sweden, just because now, since being there, there's certain things that I can give detail on just from my experience and stuff. You know, I do got videos out there, me visiting Denmark, visiting Sweden. So my first Sweden video wasn't so good because I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was still adjusting. But by the time I got to Denmark, I was very comfortable. I was good, you know, moving around, doing what I do. So, but it was nice. It was nice. But I enjoyed this. Hope y'all did as well. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations, and y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.